Let me just check that it is actually going to YouTube. It is. Excellent. Okay. Hello everyone, it's been a couple of weeks. Okay. So, last time was a couple of weeks ago. You guys headed over to the ruined castle to the north of Knowledge Island. You met the so-called crazy alchemist who you've been chasing after. And you also found out that Mac was the key all along, for those of you who were trying to get into the vault. And at the end, Mirabelle showed up with unknown intentions. So the door has swung open, and Mirabelle is standing in the door looking over at Blaine. And she turns to face you guys. Fancy seeing you all here.
Yeah, sure. It's a pleasure to meet you again. You know this? You know these people? I point to the Rebellion and Blaine.
I know Blaine, yes.
Can I ask how long?
Oh, I met him a little over 1,000 years ago. He was a little bit more sane back then.
Do all you long-lived folks know each other?
Oh, I don't know him. She points to Rebellion.
Okay. Well, he seems friendly enough.
Cobellion stands up and looks at Blaine and says, I should probably be going now. You enjoy yourself. And starts. He picks up what was left of his. He's leaving all the empty kegs, but he's taking the one with a little bit of alcohol in it, and he starts out the door.
He's that guy that comes to someone's place, drinks everything, and then just leaves all the trash behind.
Pretty much. You see that all the slime guys are all flat out drunk now. Looks like they won't be helping to clean up either.
Okay, I take note of that. I'm like, maybe it's strategy in the future is to get everyone drunk.
Running away again, Cobellion, Blaine says. I don't want whatever's going on here. I've been through enough, and he runs out the door.
Well, sorry, just curious. I always seem to say, I think I've spelled differently. Is it Miabelle or Maribel or?
Can't
remember her name.
It's spelled like that.
Okay, all right, cool. I just make sure because I wrote down the way then.
Yeah. And she looks at Blaine. So, Blaine. You ready to leave yet? He just shakes his head.
Y'all heading out somewhere?
And Blaine looks at you and says, I'm going nowhere. I will have nothing to do with that immortal witch.
More Witch. Do we know about the More Witch? I think we've heard about that.
Well, he's calling Mirabelle.
Oh no,
He's calling Mirabelle an
yeah.
immortal witch.
Okay. I thought you were friends.
Ha, hardly. I don't think she could be friends with anyone.
Oh, okay.
We're friends with her.
Yes, BFFs.
Yes, well, you think that.
She lets me read her book.
He raises an eyebrow and just shakes his head. Really,
Speaking
Mirabelle?
of which, I look at Mirabelle.
Another poor fool. You also notice at this point that oh fucking hell, a Hoga is just standing just behind her.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
You also notice she's holding a book.
Oh no.
It's a different book, though, right?
Make a perception check.
It's not the
curious.
same book.
Oh god.
From what you can tell, like, it's the same book that Balth was reading.
God. She went from being an orphan to like, I guess I don't know if she's illiterate and like having all this training.
I'll go over and take it from a Hoga.
A Hoga will just hand it over to you, and she says, "Yeah, but what's the big deal?"
Oh no, she's like, oh, this is normal for me. It's like, yeah.
Mirabelle just looks at her and says, some people it affects differently than others.
I will start reading.
Are you opening yourself up to its power, or are you resisting?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You feel your mind chip away, just ever so slightly. So you have gained further attunement to the book, which I'll add to your. I'll add some more information to your feat as we go on. This time you do not pass out. You don't feel anything different, but you do feel a compulsion to. You don't feel like you respect authority at all anymore.
Oh boy.
She's looking bad from this. That was the book.
Not too bad. Would you like to read some?
No, I'm good. Not really the reading type.
We all know.
Mirabelle flicks her hand and summons the book back to herself. And she looks at Leon. You can't stay here trapped forever, and you know that. And he just responds with, are you sure it's a good idea to let others read that book you're trying to destroy? And then she just shakes her head. Well then.
I mean, we gotta read it before she destroys it.
You're really just preserving the knowledge. You're actually a good guy.
I know what Blaine just says, I know what happens to people who read that book.
What happens?
They end up a monster.
Look at Liane. I'm like, oh, yeah, already there. I don't say that, but I think it.
Well, as long as... Well, who knows? Maybe he won't end up as much of a monster as the last one.
Would we have heard of this last one who read the book?
Well, I don't suppose you know his name, but I suppose you know his actions.
Who was that?
After all, the world ended up the way it is because of him.
Okay. Good to know.
That book brings about nothing but destruction.
So is there a way to destroy it then? And that's the thing. I think that's what Miyamoto was charging us with to do.
He shrugs his shoulders. I have never seen or come across an artifact as powerful as it.
So if it destroyed the land, or beginning to cause destroyed the land, I assume it's obviously came about before the whole calamity thing or whatever it was called.
You know, I've never really thought about it, but I think that if you really wanted to compare it to something, I would not be comparing it to a magical artifact.
Why don't
Well,
you just throw it like in the ocean or something?
So you do realize that it floats, right?
Tie it to some rocks.
Jesus.
Apart from the fact that it has a will of its own, as you would no doubt have been told, you do realize that if someone else were to find it, who knows what untold destruction that could happen.
Well, if we seek to destroy it, who would be better suited than the one who created it in the first place? Now, this is probably a being who's beyond any knowledge we might have, but perhaps someone from those times might be aware. And if it caused the destruction that led to the current age, then it's far more ancient than any of us could even comprehend.
Well, apart from Mirabelle, the only other person who I know is old enough would be the person who just ran away.
Well, damn. You wouldn't happen to know perhaps his residence so we could be in contact with him?
Residence? You really think he has a residence?
Well, doesn't strike me as a type, but one can hope.
No. He is a drifter, as you probably would have gathered.
So we got no leads about how to take care of this, but what about well, did we actually we looked it up, didn't we, when we were in the CMA Academy, or no?
There was nothing particularly about the book that you could find.
Okay.
We found some stuff mentioning the Watcher, which would be Mirabelle, but
Yeah.
not really the book. There was not much on her, let alone whatever the book actually is.
The only people who know about he buys the book are those old enough to remember it, or who have met Mirabelle, or those who have inherited knowledge of it, like the current emperor of Lunatir.
The current emperor.
Do we know who the current emperor lives?
You know of him,
Okay. I'm trying to remember where the capital Lunatir is.
Lunatir City.
Is Lunatir? Okay. Well then, yeah, we've been there, but we obviously didn't meet with the.
And I doubt he has any information, because all the information he would have gotten about it would be from Mia, who was the one who helped Mia Bell over there.
Well, maybe there's maybe he's got like one of those things where it's like he has a bunch of information handed down to him from. Instance, there's it's got a secret vault of information, or I'm not sure. So maybe he has an item that is like a key to it, to unlocking its power or destroying it or something.
You really want to unlock its power?
I don't want to unlock its power. I'm just saying, sometimes we need to unlock it to figure out.
Well,
how
just
to deal with it.
Let me say this: it has a will of its own. You understand that. It has power enough to corrupt, absolutely. The more you read of it, and the more you give yourself over to it, the more you change.
Assume not changing in a good way.
No.
And how much of it have I read?
Enough to notice slight changes in yourself, but you haven't really changed that much. But you do know you are getting something from it. Also note that it is insidious. You will not realize so much that you are changing. More that everything seems to open up to you. As if this is how it always should have been. And it is far more dangerous the more power you have.
Sounds like I need to borrow this book for a while.
Sounds like the opposite.
Oh, I don't think Mia Bell would ever leave it with you. After all, she has the duty to watch it. Funnily enough, she lets anybody read it, which is a mistake, but...
Do I have the opportunity to read it similar?
You can give it an attempt, but it will require a will saving throw at this point. You can tell that you've learnt everything you can from it for now.
Mm.
So if you want to make the save and try and force it, you can, but... that is a good save. As you turn the next page, as you take it from Annabelle and turn the next page, you can feel it searing the back of your mind. Can you make a fortitude saving throw to stay conscious of this?
I am not good at these. Oh! I'm taking it.
Okay. The power is overwhelming, and as it flows into you, you're not able to stay conscious. And you black out. Can I get a perception check from Bruce and Aiden?
As she's been possessed and stays upright.
Bruce, you notice this? Aiden, you don't. You notice an ominous aura around Liani. Around Liani at this point.
Now, Mr. Blaine, how would one know that one's gone too far with this book? Because our companion has been partaking on multiple occasions now, and something, I don't know. Something just seems off about her right now. She just keeps reading it.
Going too far depends on the person, but... Oh, that is a very ominous aura, is it not?
That's what I'm picking up on. I've
Yeah.
not seen anything quite like her before.
Keep an eye out on her. If she tries to... If she tries to end the world, then you know she's gone too far.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's noted. I mean, it's her decision if she wants to keep reading it, but it is slightly concerning.
I mean, the worst that can happen is she ends up dead.
Hmm. Also concerned about how many she takes with her when she finally goes.
Ah, well, that is a problem, isn't it? Not my problem, but it will be yours and the world around you, won't it?
She's remarkably blasé about this.
Well, I can't die, you see.
Do you want to though? I'm curious. Is this something you're trying to now? Are you this curse?
No. No, I now have the ability to live forever. I may as well keep the ability.
Fair enough.
I may hate my life, but at least it is a life.
How poetic.
Well, if you really want to learn how to destroy it, you should probably track down Cobelian.
Well, how are we gonna find this guy? He doesn't seem to give us a lead. Is he hanging out in certain places?
You could try that poor person he's gotten as his student.
The new shacks.
I mean, that would
And-
be your best bet.
Do you have any details about that person so we could get on tracking them?
He calls over to one of the exceptionally drunk slime people. And he kicks them, and like they like splatter over the wall. They splatter over the wall, and master. And he says something incoherent, which Blaine just shakes his head. Well, it appears Lunatic City is where his new student is.
Okay.
Going
Find
back
out.
home.
Sure, we'll find this fool who's seemed to tie himself to Cobelian. Like, Go itself seems fine to me in general, but I mean, what kind of person pays off someone else's bar tab like that?
Probably some stupid rich noble.
Impressionable youth, huh? Probably trying to saw Cobelian's something about Cobelian was interesting and just trying to like follow him like a influencer.
Well, impressionable youth are stupid.
Well, we got a goal in mind then. I'll say to the rest of you, the rest of you guys, Maybe we should also go back to what was the name of that city that we went to that had the dungeon we were pressing when Fenric got
Ishlag.
murdered?
See, I
Ishlag.
think.
Oh, say you.
Say okay. Yeah, maybe go back there and train up. It's pretty clear we need to get a little better. So I think his experience taught us that we got a while to go, or we're really strong enough to do what we need to do probably. So maybe we should on the way back there we can do, go and train a bit. It's a city that has a good look to it. I think.
What train make some money?
Well, make money, get stronger, gain whatever good we can get out of there.
You do remember, and this would have been, you can either go through the desert, which would, going from St. Noel Port to Serenos Port. The only other town that has a port would be down in Blue Moon City.
Okay.
Which is...
It's a little farther, but I mean, it's
Right,
not
we'd have
too
to head
much.
through Lunatia to get to CU. But I mean, we can do that.
Sure, we can maybe stop up Limit Tier, then go to see her to train. We can basically pick up our quest stuff and go see her train, get good, and then
Back to where we met Zento. Oh. And where Fenric died.
exactly. It's like all the Good Luck City.
We'll start tracking down the assassin like months later. No. It was Tom all along, it's fine.
No. As far as no one knows it, that Tom went to the Brave and was like respectful. It was the only time no one will ever know.
I mean, he was more respectful than I thought he would be. He didn't piss or shit on the grave, so...
Yeah, it's something.
I don't think he did.
No, I didn't. He thought about it, but he was like, got some standards. I feel like Fenric was an ally, even if it was the lowest of allies.
Well, if we also have the key to that vault, perhaps we could head back there.
Yeah, now that we know Max the key, we can
I guess
take
there's a
advantage of it.
few different directions we could head. Our end destination is going to be the city of Lunatia, right?
Yeah, sounds good to me. Anyone else have any other ideas?
It's just you and me, Tom.
Yeah, I forgot. Our good old buddy Leon is unconscious right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, D20. Okay, as you're discussing this, Liani like wakes up and the ominous aura around her now starts to dissipate.
Good, how you doing? Kind of blacked out of there.
Happened the first time.
Ah, I guess that's true. It's pretty normal from reading the book. Guess needs to absorb the information or something. Is that why I can't stay conscious? I don't know. It's a little concerning, but I mean, I'm sure you're fine.
Well, do you feel alright?
Yeah,
You look a bit different.
do I? I'll look at myself.
Make a perception check. Yeah, you're slightly. You feel slightly more in touch with yourself, looking down. But overall, you look exactly as you were before.
I don't look any different.
Yeah, I would think you would see that. It's fine, Leanne. Don't worry about it.
Liani.
I wasn't saying you look worse, by the way. I was just saying slightly different, but it's just me. It's fine.
So, does Blaine look different? Does he still look like an elf?
He has his elf ears. This is what he does look like. Hold on, let me.
Oh, that's right.
Damn flying creature. Yeah.
But you do know he can probably shapeshift himself. Because he has demonstrated that he can take on multiple forms. That's probably his most comfortable version.
But Blaine, how can I be like you?
You want to become a slime?
Yeah.
If you really want, I can help you out there.
You're trying to gain power at all costs, like a slime and bring ancient deadly bugs. Yeah, that's fine.
I added one of the 2 feats, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. He then walks over to one of the Xanthals and rips out something from them, and then tosses it to you.
I'll catch it.
If you truly want to become more like me, swallow that. It will give you the ability to.
Am I gonna be like you, or am I gonna be like them?
Oh, that depends on you.
I swallow it.
Of course.
Tom, I'm slightly afraid of what's happening before us.
I'm sure she's fine.
Tom, this is not fine. The book is one thing. This is another thing on top of that.
Oh, I mean, we had a slime friend before. What's the difference? Zenthal, right? The guy was Zenthal. What was his name?
It was Zenthal.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, we had a slime friend before. I'm sure they're sure should be fine.
I heard bad things about that person. I only heard bad things about him from all of you.
Well, I mean, sure, he wasn't brightest tool in the tool shed, but sharpest tool in the tool shed. Sorry.
If you think this is completely normal, Tom, that's fine. I'll just keep my observations to myself.
No, nothing wrong with talking about it. Just saying, I mean, he was a bit off, but he wasn't necessarily evil or anything, and he turned bad because he was part slime. So, I mean, man, you're slimist.
But you're saying that he turned part bad because he was a slime, and he didn't even read that book.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he was bad. Even Zenthal didn't seem that bad. He's just a slimy person. Man, I'm a little disappointed, man. You seem to, Jan, you have to think of slime people?
Not against slime people per se, just about. I wanted to be like A.O. Blaine, who is appears to me as a slightly tormented creature.
I mean, it's true. But that's part of slime is, or that just because of his immortal other issues?
Look, I'm not trying to discriminate. That's not about.
Sounds like you are. I don't know, man. I'm a little concerned about you.
Yeah, I'm the problem one here. Sure.
God. Well.
Anyways, I mean, she cheered drank it, so it's not like we can do anything about it now. How do you feel? How you doing, Liana?
I'm doing good.
Okay. See? No problems.
Yes, everything is fine.
So like almost many campaigns, what's it called? About transformers or something. Just something happens. Or transformers. We got the one where he transforms into like a slide.
You notice that at this point, Leonie is slightly off-putting.
Slightly, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Down it. How you doing?
Said I'm fine.
Just making sure. She says she's fine. That's all you need.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well then, if everyone's good, well, I guess maybe we should be on our way.
Oh. How did you not know that, Mac was the key, by the way?
I wasn't there. Tom?
I don't know. I don't think we ever... It seemed odd to do the horse as a key, I guess. We just been thinking about it, but I guess...
Well, no, his
fine.
head opens up and actually has a key inside of it.
The key we look at, the hole... Wait, was there a hole? Was there just...
Not a hole per se.
retinal scans?
Did you ever ask the horse about going in?
I don't think we did. I don't recall. It's been a while.
Well, I better come out and inspect him to make sure.
Max, is Mac here with us?
Yeah, Mac's out the front. He was with a Hoga.
Okay.
Mia Bell just looks and follows Blaine with her eyes and says, "I'll wait for you in here. I have more to discuss with you, Blaine." And he goes outside shaking his head. He looks over Mac, and Mac doesn't seem to realize who he is, and it's like, I see. Seems to have lost his memory. Very well. He whispers something in Mac's ears, which you can't make out. And you notice the horse's eyes roll back in his head. And then they roll what appear to be all the way around 360, or yeah.
Okay.
And then Mac seems to go, yes, I remember now. I see. Why does this do this? No.
What do you remember, Mac? Were you always a horse? Something...
Well, yes, of course I was always a horse. Don't you look at this fine body?
Fair enough. Very
Oh.
sleek.
I remember how to get into the vault. It was so simple.
So, I guess we can go back. We can try it out. Anything else you remember? Why you're here? Might be a good time to. Any other information might be pertinent to us, to our quest.
Quest?
Anything about that book?
Book?
What? Yeah, like the.
No. What would I know about the book? I'm a horse in charge of guarding a vault.
I mean,
I'm a horse in charge of guarding a vault. Why would I know anything about a book?
I don't know. Maybe the book was there before. I don't know.
No, I do not recognize the book.
Okay.
No, I remember how to open the door. That is what I remembered. Like a roll formula. And it's like it is, and then Mac bows his head before Blaine. He says, "Ah, it is a pleasure to see you, Master Blaine." And he's just like shakes his head. I'm not your master anymore. Just turns around and head back inside.
Wait, what? So were you an apprentice of him?
No, I was assigned to him by the person who created me. His brother, in fact.
And his brother is...
Dead. Like the rest of his family.
Yeah, I assume like, his brother was not the immortal type like he is. Does he come from a special family right then, or was it just a normal fella who gained power like this?
Normal fella.
Well, was normal, you say.
Blaine walks out inside just like, normal. Oh, what it would be nice to be normal. And then he leaves you out the front with Mac, and Mac goes, I don't think you could consider the family normal. The Blaine family, after all, were quite powerful before the fall.
Okay, so they were nobles of sort?
I guess so. Similar, I guess. They were also advisors to, to a kingdom before it fell, as part of the as part of the you know, it might be that it was that drove Blaine to find immortality.
All right. They have any kind of special charge? Is there? Were they in charge of something special, or just?
He shakes his head. I don't know much more than that.
All right. All right. Well, shall we be on our way, or got any more secrets to reveal? I feel like we've learned a lot today.
I have nothing to reveal. Where are you guys heading back? Or where are you heading now? Are you going back to the academy? Or are you going to travel back to Lunatir?
I thought the smartest idea we could do was take advantage of the moment and rob our Blaine. Being distracted by Meabel, some of the Antols are drunk.
There's 22 drunk Zenthols and one that had a part of their body ripped off.
They'll never find me. It's the perfect time, right?
Do you really want to try? Do you
should.
Do you not remember the thing that happened last time?
What, we got our ass kicked in Billy?
No, you
To
came
the
across
dwarf?
this poor dwarf who was missing his arm.
Oh yeah.
But like he didn't have the inside information we have. It's a perfect time. You know, Meabel's keeping him distracted. All the little dudes are all drunk. It's such a good idea, right? And I'm good at this. I can pull it off.
I trust you.
Do it. You got a hero roll.
You got a hero.
Exactly. You know, Ignatius, if he was here, would totally help me out on this one.
I mean, you probably would.
We're not going to take everything. We're just going to take something valuable, you know?
Okay, you haven't seen anything valuable yet, by the way. All
No,
you've
don't
seen
tell
is
me.
a rundown castle.
He's got to have a vault or something down there.
Okay.
Secrets.
I just, I just know that Yan doesn't want to
Okay.
get caught, but he
I-
wants to take something special and unique. I mean, the stuff here has got to be more valuable than stuff, back in the capital as well.
Would you like to? PvP perception. Well, would you like to roll a stealth check to try and get in?
Yes. So I guess it's just a flat roll.
Okay.
Oh. I will not use a hero point.
Okay.
You gonna try and dob me in, my honey?
Oh, I was gonna fucking rat you out.
No.
Oh, you did that. What's wrong with you?
Okay. Okay. Zenthal, you get in. You appear to get in unnoticed.
Okay.
Where would you like to go?
I'm thinking. When he took us down to the room that he fought us in, there wasn't like anything off that room, was there?
No. So what he did was he took you behind the throne, and there was a pathway behind the throne that went straight out into an underground arena. There was no rooms off it.
All right. I guess I'm going to try to snoop around then.
Okay.
Maybe try and find his personal room.
Okay. So from the entrance, straight ahead goes to the main room where you met the Xanthals and and Blaine. There is a path off to the left and a path off to the right. Which way would you like to go?
I'll go to the right.
Okay, please make a perception check as you go off to the right.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So, walking along to the right, you take the right and you go all the way around, and it takes you a good couple of minutes, and you then see a corner to the left. Looking around the corner, you see a number of rooms off to the right, further to the right, going down that hall.
I was at a -4 because I was unconscious because I was on 0 HP. I just realized.
Oh.
That's okay. Okay, that's fine. You probably set your HP to everyone's HP, not to 0.
Yeah, I just set it back up to 1.
Okay.
So, sorry, what did I say again?
So you've walked down the hall, you've walked past the big entrance hall, and you've gone slightly past it, and then you see another corner to your left. Looking down there, you see a number of rooms going down that hallway that head off to the right.
Okay, and it's past the main hall?
Yes.
Okay, I'll start with the first door, crack it open and look inside.
Okay, opening the first room, you notice a bunch of tea. You don't know what type of tea it is, but it is tea.
Shit. It could be valuable. Can I try to appraise it?
Sure. That would be a recall knowledge check unless you have a specific
I don't have a law for it, but
no T-law.
not this time.
Probably crafting. You could do it with crafting. You could do it with. I mean, just roll a recall knowledge. But
Okay.
you know what I can do? I will give us somewhere to stand, which should make it easier. There you go. Did I not activate it? Activate. Should make it easier to do things.
Oh yes, the arena.
So make that recall knowledge check, because it didn't come through last time.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Okay. You identify this as Dreamtime Tea.
Oh yay! Call him back.
I'll leave that behind. I don't need that. God, I wonder if Sentinel brought it back here or some shit.
He was Liani. Like,
Or
Liani.
maybe he was already an addict and Liani just reawakened it in him. Because he'd come from here. Well, I'll crack open door number 2.
Door number 2 is a dormitory. It has 6 beds in it.
There's probably nothing here. I'm going to try and be quick, so I'll move on to the next door.
Door number 3 is also a dormitory with 6 rooms in it.
It's not going to be a couple more of these. What's behind door number 4?
Door number 4 is an office.
Okay. Oh. There's no one in here?
There is no one in here currently.
Alright, I'll creep inside. I'm going to, he might keep something in here. I'll rifle around and try to be subtle.
Okay. Looking on the desk, opening the drawers, you find 10 gold pieces and a very nice letter opener that you would appraise to have worth 200 gold pieces.
Right, that goes into the pocket. Same with the gold.
Yay!
Alright, I don't think there's anything else in here.
You'd have to do a deeper check. Because you were just quickly rifling around, so unless you're willing to spend time, unless you're willing to spend actual time in here, you're not going to find much else.
Man, 200 free gold is not bad.
I'll spend some time looking around here. This might be the last room I go in.
Make a perception check.
This might be the last. Okay, I didn't even saying like it's ominous. Like, oh, this might be the last room I ever entered.
No, as in, I might look around here and then.
Yeah. That's the actual. Yeah, like
it's getting a bit scary.
Looking through everything, you see a spell book on the wall that is currently in a glass case. You also, looking over the desk, find letters from several different countries, including ones you've never heard of before.
Oh.
You also notice some letters that are in languages you cannot decipher either.
Right. Fair enough. I mean, that might have some value, but the spell book. Those are worth money. Can I check it out? And I guess probably magic alarms aren't really going to be my thing, but look for anything that might be a trap for thieves. Such
Yeah,
as
roll a perception check.
oh boy.
Okay, the first thing you notice about this glass cabinet is that... Sorry, there's glass cabinet that's on the wall. Whoever put it up did not put much thought into keeping it safe. The box is obviously trapped. However, with a little bit of jiggling and maybe like a pull here and there, you might be able to just take the entire box.
All right, then we can deal with it far away from Blaine.
You also notice that whatever this spellbook is, instead of a keyhole, it has a mouth. It also has a very dark red eye on the one side that you can see.
Okay. Creepy, but valuable, I'm sure, if he's got it locked away in here. Yeah, I'd like to try and take the box off the wall, Chang.
Make an athletics check.
Fuck. I can do that. Jesus. I'm gonna use a hero point. Yeah, well, not wise.
Okay. As you pull and you tip, eventually you feel it come loose. But you also find yourself missing your step. Can you make a dexterity saving throw or a reflex saving throw, sorry?
Easy.
Okay. You're able to catch yourself and fall back. Thankfully, you are unhurt and you did not make much sound. Now, can you make a stealth check to see if you can get back out?
Out I go. I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
It could be a lot worse.
No. So you creep back around the corner. Okay, so you creep back around the corner and you yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
What doesn't surprise you?
You creep around the corner and you make your way out. It takes you about 10-15 minutes all up to get in and get out. Liani and Tom see you carrying this large glass case with a spellbook attached to it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm suddenly very concerned, and Tom's like,
Let's just start the trek back to the port, Tom. That'd be wise.
I glance over to see if anyone see him like walking out there with all his stuff.
From what you can tell, Blaine and the Hanthals have not noticed him.
I will immediately go. Like,
While he
It
was
was just
doing
a-
that, could I have asked Ella Blaine if he had any like things he could teach me to make?
Master Alchemist, right? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
The whole time Yam was like casing the joint, Liani was keeping him distracted.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Not on purpose.
Yeah.
Your mind's in sync. That's all.
He can just give you a book, which will give you Every common and uncommon recipe up to level 7.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what he'll do.
Let me go and get my book. Oh wait.
No, he just pulls it. He just pulls it out from like a bag that's next to him. So you're going now?
Is
Okay.
this
Hmm?
is this alchemical trait?
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, any potion, elixir, bomb, basically
You
anything
said
like that.
Level 7.
Every uncommon and common recipe up to level 7. So, you heading back to the academy or the port?
I mean, I guess maybe the port.
Yeah, if we're gonna
Unless we
leave.
have something. Maybe Ignatius will probably want to go back there, but he's not here.
He can't stop us.
He can't stop us.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it seems best to go back to just start leaving. I mean, it depends how much longer we're gonna play for, but like, yeah, if we're gonna keep playing for a bit longer, miles ago.
As you guys leave, you hear Mirabelle's voice in your head. Very brave, stealing from a man like Blaine.
In our all heads, or just his head.
In all your heads.
I go. I shrug. I'm like, I can't talk to her back.
No, you can't talk to her back.
Okay.
You just know that she that she knew exactly what was happening.
Yeah.
I didn't steal anything.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say personally that it's not luck. It's why I need people like me around, right?
Exactly.
And this is why you were kicked out of the guard.
Yeah, it really was.
Now we know. Wait, so that everyone, right? So we all know that, like, he got kicked out. Did he mention he got kicked out of the guard?
No, to be fair,
Yeah, so
Mia wouldn't have
yeah.
said that. I'm just saying, like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just Chang saying that.
Yeah, I was just.
Okay,
I
I was
was
like,
just saying.
we learned something backstory. Like,
No.
that's what happened to him. That's why he's with
I'm
us.
I'm pretty sure Ignatius wouldn't be like super happy at Yan flaunting his ability to steal things, but you know.
Yeah, you can learn more about. We can have my backstory exposition dump when we get to Lunatic City. It's fine, Vaden.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Yan isn't currently welcome in Lunatic, so this will be interesting.
Oh, good to know.
I'm gonna take us back to the world map. Okay, you spend the day heading back down. It'll take you 2 days to get to the city. So we'll go to there. So about the end of the day, you make it to Orleans City.
Shit, could have stolen the dwarf's leg back. Oh well.
Yeah, you could have, because that was just on the wall on the way in.
He
And it
couldn't do
wasn't-
anything with it anyway.
It wasn't a leg; it was more of a skeleton. But
Yeah. He could put it up on his own wall, but yeah.
he doesn't have a wall. He's a vagrant now. He's a
Yeah,
vagrant that
last-
procreates.
He's Elblane's message to the world: don't steal from me.
Kinda, yeah. I think what we just did, or sorry, by we I mean you.
I'm not gonna tell everyone though. I guess if I saw his leg back, then that would be sort of like telling everyone. So this just stays between us.
We'll see how long that lasts. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be another 5 days to get back to the port, if that's where you want to go. I'll leave us at, unless you have something else to do. Unless you guys have something else to do, I will leave you guys at the port and let you make the decision next time when everyone is here.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
Where's the clock? I found the clock. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll do it a couple of more hours.
Hey.
And we'll call it there, and we'll also allow you to level up. Because you have dealt with A.L. Blaine and the... And while there's more stuff at the Academy you can choose to do, for example, getting to the mysteries, you can also just head back to Lunatic.
The mysteries?
Like the exploding classrooms and shit like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Duh. The whole thing is, I'm like, oh, that's just the way they are. I didn't know that was like something we could solve. I was like, oh, okay, I just thought it was like.
I mean, you never looked into it, right? So you could go back and look into that to see if you can find anything.
I'll note that down so I can ask Ben about that if he wants to do that.
So yeah, you've got the things you can do currently. Is Bruce, I don't know if you told them about the correspondence from other cities or other countries. You could follow that up. You can go back to Noel Academy and see if you can investigate what's happening, or you can go back to Lunatic, visit Heschlag, visit Lunatic, and say you. Those are the current things you can do.
All right, cool. Yeah, see how plenty of stuff to do. So we can figure the mysteries. We can go back and deal with our series.
We could come back here too. Like we could head straight for the vault and then come back up here instead of going to Seru. If we want to go to the vault right away, but
Where's Heschlag? Heschlag is in Blue Moon.
Oh, it's really far away.
Oh yeah, okay. So we started. So
yeah, that's where the journey started. Well, St. Mears is near. Was it near Schubert or?
It's in Princess Town down here.
Right. Okay. Jesus. The students who are left alive could report in too whenever we go down there.
So you don't have to go back to the vault, because you don't even know what's in there.
I learned so much shit.
Yes, you did.
And we've got another book for you to read too. Whenever we open it. I kind of don't want to open it while we're still on Knowledge Island because
just so you don't anywhere in the proximity.
I'm just worried that opening it might alert him, and I don't want to be nearby.
Fair enough. No rush, right?
So probably after we finish the trip by boat, I'll try and pop it open. Actually, if we head back to St. Noel's Academy, maybe I can do some research on the book without, trying to open it.
That's true too. We can do research, yeah.
I mean, you've still got to open the the case that's obviously trapped as well.
I just don't want to do that while we're still nearby Blaine, because if it's got like a thing that alerts him, then he might come for us.
I mean, it's been 5 days. It's been 5 days. Actually, 6 or 7 days already.
He's probably noticed that it's missing. Oh boy.
Soon you'll find 23 oozemorphs after you.
Hey, we're gonna have ooze assassins. They're gonna come out of the walls.
It was
Looks like
Ignatius. He does this stuff all the time.
You're blaming Ignatius. How could you, sir? Poor, good old Ignatius. Oh, it's level 2. I forgot to level up. See, I gotta level up both characters now. Okay.
Yes, you do. Okay,
Okay, let me deal with that now.
that's it for tonight.
I
It
didn't
was
really
a
think
short
about
one.
that, I guess our Blair knows we just visited him. Could have been Cabellion who took it though.
Yeah, it's good. I'm sure it's good.
Just blame Cobellion. Blame poor Cobellion. What did he ever do wrong?
Well, it's about
Now that
no
we
one
know.
knowing that I did wrong. About instead of like
It's not that he's bad. It's that we're bad. That we want
Yeah.
to. We don't want to be.
It's not that he's bad. It's just we don't want people to think that we're bad. So sorry, buddy. We're gonna throw the blame at everyone.
Oh my god. Poor Cobellion gets the short end of the stick in both campaigns.
It's his own fault for what he did to whatever her name is. I don't remember.
Shax? You don't even
Shax. There we go.
remember?
Yes.
He did nothing
Some
wrong
poor-
to Shax.
What do you mean? He's using her. He's manipulating her. He's using her naivete.
They had a give and take relationship, Hayden. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, like she gives and he takes. Like that's literally it. What did he teach her anything? I don't remember.
Yeah,
He taught her martial arts.
yeah, he was only taught her martial arts.
Okay, I don't know.
And
Like,
life lessons too.
yeah, it's like don't run after a guy who's like so use you for your money.
Okay.
I mean, look, realistically, Cobellion has done nothing wrong. Yes, he's a leech, but that is not that bad compared to some of the shit in this world.
Sure.
I mean, and it's not as if he took advantage of Shax in any other way. It
That's
was
what,
just monetary.
Yeah.
So we get general feat, skill increase, and then some other stuff. I get implement adept. I get resolve. I get weapon specialization. What kind of weapon specialization? Yeah, specialize by fists. How's that work? I don't use an actual weapon really, so. I guess I get specials with my gauntlet. I'm not sure. Or do I go with the hand wraps?
You can. Well, that would be unarmed.
Like unarmed, yeah.
Or you could do sling if you wanted to do your foxfire.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm mostly. It's weird because like it's like it's considered unarmed attacks, but even though that's weird. Yeah, because I do an unarmed attack, but I think it does.
PF2e.
It has sling for the purposes of the range, I guess.
Let's see. Choose fire electricity. Foxfire is a range unarmed attack with skill. Your Foxfire attack is in the sling weapons group and has the magical trait. Like other unarmed attacks, you can. So it's. I think it's sling weapon for critical specialization.
Okay.
It just happens to be an unarmed ranged attack. So, I don't know what the sling one is. What is it? So sling is target must succeed at a fortitude saving throw or be stunned 1.
That's pretty good, actually. Assuming, works. Slime thing is stun is really good, so yeah.
It's brawling. Brawling is also stunned 1, I believe. No, it's slowed 1.
Okay.
Ooh, is it?
Who also?
I'm gonna buy a
Okay.
couple of decks of playing cards.
I have cards. I have a hero deck.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm buying. Hero decks.
Yeah.
We should play together sometime.
Yeah, we can play. I literally have a hero deck, common one, unfortunately, but still. There you go. Bond over it.
Common's pretty good, man.
Yeah, we can bond over it. Bond over good old card games.
Totally, man.
I got a bunch of new shit I can have you test out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You can also all be healed to full, by the way.
Sure.
Okay, that's it for tonight, guys. See ya. Thanks for coming out.
We have skill increase, but we can't go. I don't know how far we can go with this.
We can go to master now at level 7.